did we just do? Charlie Puth. Oops. Charlie Puth. Creating. Right, next, Jason Derulo. Oh, I better put you in the back file on a Jason D. Jason D. Search. As the searches for Jason Derulo. We'll go back up the list. There we go. Jason Derulo. Images. We're done straight away. That's a woman. On the eyes alone. I know, for you newbies, you're like, how can he tell? How can he do that? Firstly, I can see the openness of the eye socket. Look, it's open. It's not closed over. If you look at mine, I'm a real man. I don't have open eye sockets. Mine are closed in and rectangular. Look. There. I have a brow bone overhanging my eye. Right into the corner, look. It's rectangular in shape. It's not open and rounded. These are open and rounded, look. See it? High set, small ears, widest in hairline, no cheekbones. The small, beautiful mouth of a woman, kissable lips, look. Dial M for Masons in the lip line, Cupid's bow, sloping jawline, a pointed chin. I've got no trachea and no Adam's apple. She's a very soft-faced, egg-headed woman. Look, it's shaped like an egg. The almond shape of a woman. Let's have a look at her tits. I mean her boobs. Oh my gosh! Chicken now. Right there, Jason Derulo. If I was behind you, I would bump and grind. Oh, that is a big ass. That is a big ass and a set of hips. But this is what they like to do, the FTMs. Look at where that belly button is. It looks like someone's put a string on it, tied it over his shoulder, and then yanked it downward, and it's gone all like an elevator. Jason Derulo, right there, baby. Right there. These are manipulated. If oh, that's not the word I'm not looking for. What's the word I'm looking for? They've masculinized the chest. But it's a woman regardless. And they love to get the baps out. They do. The FTMs love to get the baps out. And show you. Jason Derulo fails forensics. It's a girl's face. That's a girl's body. They've jacked up women and taken away the breasts. And when they do, look, they leave them with these wonky nipples. Look where that nipple is. And then look where this nipple is. There's something seriously wrong with that chest. FTM chest contouring is what you're looking at. It costs £20,000 to remove the boobs and in place a six-pack on a woman's stomach to give her this male physique. Look of male physique. Remember, underneath, it's still a woman with a womb and wide hips and a tender skeleton. Arms that barely pass the crotch. Look, she can barely wipe her own ass. Is that the boyfriend? He's got a big smile, hasn't he? Oh, he definitely does. Look at that mouth. The cheekbones. Jason Derulo. She's a mincer. Look at that dance. Is that his boyfriend? That looks like Alexandra Burke. Jenna Frooms. I've never heard of him. Draw a triangle on this face and then draw a triangle on that face. Who's got the bigger face first? Jason Derulo. Right, let's go to walking because I've not seen any gates. Walking. From Flamingo with Diamond. FTM in the background. Bodyguard probably. There's one. Jared, I love your work. You saved me so much effort. Beautiful knee separation. Look, feet are not together. And again, there's the real man, Jenna, with the big neck. Look at that mastoid running up the side of that neck. It's neck o'clock. Explain to me how a smaller woman has got a bigger neck than this woman, this man. I'd like you to pay attention to the shoulder tilt, the hip twist, the size of that hip there, look, the chicken nom nom. The legs coming inwards, creating that beautiful diamond. But here, I've got an isosceles triangle, a long, tall, thin triangle. Oh, is he going to have a baby? He's going to have a baby. Never in the history of mankind has man pushed a baby out through his bell end. Not once. Jason Derulo. Jared, I love your work. Elbows out and down, look. Look at look how thin and dainty this wrist is. Look how small the hand is. No meatball knuckles. And then look at the knee separation whilst running the zigzag. It shows when they're running, it shows when they're walking, and it shows when they're coming down the stairs. State of those ski whiff legs, look. Still got knee separation. The knees should be together if it was a man. That's why we call it ski whiff, because the knees are separated, look. Is that him as well? No, that's Jean-Luc Picard, look. Knees together on the woman, knees apart on the man. And that is exactly how they've done it. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke once you can see them. If you're watching, Rob, look at the wide hips of this woman, look. She's holding up the dirty baffo. Doesn't mean peace. It means I'm a boy and a girl. That's what that means. The two. When two become one. The Spice Boys song. Odd shape, pear-shaped men, look. But no matter how muscly they make these women, God left them with that same walk, that same gait. And and you can deny it all you like, but forensic stands in a courtroom. This is a man, this is a woman, given away, by the way, Jason Derulo. What? Who's that? I don't know, but that's a huge diamond showing. That's it, Jason Derulo. Must have you in the back file, surely. Let's come back. Let's close that picture, Peter. There we go. Open that one. Dink, dosh. David Jason. David Jason, Jason B. What was it? Jason D. Jason Clark. Jason Christoph. Jason Carrier. That's C. D. Peter. Jason Day. Here we go. Jason Derulo. It's funny. I've got that hip picture. I have used it a lot. Jason, Son of Man Code, Derulo. Create, and we're done. Let's come back to class, close that window, open up a new one. Let's go back up the list. Somewhere around here. Alan Parker, never heard of him. Here. You